Welcome to Buckle Up for Best Trips Ever, Flipgrid Virtual Field Trips. My name is Ann Cosma, and I am one of the Educator Innovation Leads on Team Flipgrid at Microsoft. I have the great pleasure of connecting with you today to share something I'm super excited about, which is the Flipgrid Virtual Field Trip and Discovery Library. I am a former first grade teacher as well as kindergarten through 8th grade technology innovation coach. And I love my job now as a teacher helping teachers on Team Flipgrid. I'm so excited to be sharing with you today from the United States, as well as making connections to help you bring experts around the world to your learning communities. So let's get going. Today's session is Buckle Up for Best Trips Ever, all about Flipgrid Virtual Field Trips. So I'd like to explain to you a little bit about this session. This is going to be an exploration for how you can connect your class with authors, designers, scientists, and more. In this session, we will cover how to create enriching experiences with live virtual field trips, as well as Discovery Library topics too. So it's time for the best trips ever. Let's get this learning adventure started. Some goals for this session today include learning about all of the new options for Flipgrid virtual field trips. Also, I will show you how to use the Flipgrid Discovery Library to connect to content, collaborators, and partners. Additionally, we'll explore how to empower your community as global collaborators. Are you ready to buckle up? Here we go. Friends, we always love to start by sharing the mission of Flipgrid. And our mission is to help you empower every learner on the planet to share their voice and respect the diverse voices of others. And I love that today we're coming together virtually to explore not only how we can bring in expert content and learn about the world around us, but hear from others and hear their diverse voices and bring that into our learning as lifelong learners and global citizens as well. So as we embark on these new adventures, let's get started together. You might find yourself wondering, where are the Flipgrid virtual field trips? And I'm going to show you how you can quickly find them and some ways to get connected as well. Friends, please bookmark this site, aka.ms/Flipgrid events. This is where all of the live programming and even our Flipgrid professional development is located. I would also encourage you to follow Flipgrid VFT on Twitter so that you can see all of the promotions and get connected out there in the virtual community as well. Every Wednesday, there is a live virtual field trip. So the information here on this screen will help you get connected and find all of the upcoming events. Now, that site looks like this. I mentioned you can find Flipgrid professional development as well as Flipgrid virtual field trips. So you can simply scroll on the page, or if you choose to, click on that button that says Flipgrid virtual field trips. This is where you will go to bring your class on a journey to meet designers, engineers, authors, scientists, humanitarians, and fellow celebrated guests. Simply click on that button to register for an adventure. Here's an example of some upcoming events. you'll notice there's a virtual field trip where you can send a postcard to space with Club for the Future. Additionally, we're celebrating Women's History Month with Molly Bloom this March. And if you're curious about Arctic STEAM, check out Women in Northern Research. So you can click to learn more or simply register now. When you register, you will be asked to add your name, your email information, and simply click register. You will immediately get a confirmation email that has the link to join on the day and time of the virtual event. But if you're wondering, how do we participate? How can my students join? How do I do this? Friends, it's quite simple. You can simply stream the event live. There is a fully moderated chat for you to engage with as well. If you're working with students in a remote or distance learning program, it's as simple as copying and pasting to share the link with your class. And if you're not available to join on the day of the event live, please know you can always catch a replay at youtube.com/Flipgrid. It's been so incredible to see authors and illustrators and incredible folks joining in from around the world to share their expert content. Most recently, Vashti Harrison and Frederick Joseph, two incredible authors, have joined in to share their expertise during Black History Month. You'll notice some tweets on the right side of the screen. These folks are engaging right back with the community, and it's been very special to see the selfies, the learning, the moments of celebration happen throughout classrooms and communities around the world. So definitely get connected on social and let us know how you're participating in Flipgrid Virtual Field Trips. Here are some of those selfies I mentioned. It's been so fun to see these experts and authors join in for a moment to simply connect, to share a smile. So be sure to have your camera ready so you can capture some of those moments as well. Now, I did mention the handle Flipgrid VFT. This is the new Twitter account dedicated to all things Flipgrid Virtual Field Trips. So if you're on social, definitely feel free to give a follow and get connected there. Now, friends, we've talked about live programming with Flipgrid Virtual Field Trips. And if you're wondering, where is all of the partner content and how can I continue to bring those experts into my classroom? Let's dig in to the Flipgrid Discovery Library together. The Discovery Library is a special place inside of your educator account at Flipgrid. Again, if you are brand new to Flipgrid, welcome. If you don't have an account yet, please know you can get started at flipgrid.com and you simply sign up today. It's free. Flipgrid is that virtual, free, simple, creative, fun, accessible video discussion experience for educators, pre-K to PhD scholars, learners, families, community, and beyond. It's as simple as creating a discussion prompt and inviting your students to join in and share their voice. So we've partnered with a bunch of incredible folks inside of Flipgrid in a feature we call Discovery. So when you go into your educator account, click on the tab across the top that says Discovery. You will find all kinds of ready-to-use topics, not only from featured partners. You can find a topic of the day from fellow educators, a wonder of the day from our friends at Wonderopolis, more partner content, as well as inspiring creators, featured collections, and of course, search options as well. But I want to invite you to visit the partner section. And within the partner section, you will see a wide range of partners represented, from, goodness gracious, ADL Education to Adobe to BBC Learning, California State Parks, Discovery Education, Code.org, Bunsey. Oh, wow, there are so many. Girl Rising, Made by Dyslexia, the World War II National Museum, Minecraft Education, the Night Zookeeper, Sharks for Kids. I love all of this. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. Oh my gosh. Folks, friends at News Literacy Project and Whirly Education, the Elephant Sanctuary, Yellowstone, Zoo Montana. Incredible, incredible offerings from these partners providing free content for you to use in your learning community. So let's take a look at what this looks like when you use this partner content. Because you ask, how can we participate? It's this simple. When you go to a partner page, you will notice information about some popular topics, collections they offer, and all of their content will be available on their page. You'll notice I'm using Joshua Tree National Park as an example. Joshua Tree is my personal favorite national park here in the United States from my home state of California. And on the screen, you'll notice they have an offering of a collection called Virtual Field Trips. So let's click on that for an example. You see they're inviting you for desert drawing, geo rocks, geo erosion adaptations. This is an example of one way partners also offer virtual field trip experiences. So let's go into one of these topics together. This example is all about the geology of Joshua Tree, focusing on their unique rock formations. So on the left side of the screen, you will see information about the topic and how you can use it immediately if you wish to. You simply click on that field trip request form, and you will be connected to the partner site for your process to submit a reservation request form for the virtual field trips these partners are offering. So definitely click into these topics, find what is being offered, and get connected to bring the outside world into your learning community. Not only with Joshua Tree and all of these partners, but friends, there are so many possibilities for activities and adventures that await you inside the Flipgrid Discovery Library. I love to describe the Discovery Library as a treasure chest of learning at the end of a rainbow. So it's definitely one of my favorite resources to share. And I would encourage you to do some exploring and click on those partner pages and search through a few topics to find what matches you, your content area, the curriculum that you teach, or what grade level you're working with. Additionally, a few other examples of what you can find inside the Discovery Library from our partners. You'll notice here with Scholastic, they have some popular topics. And I want to point out that first one, Drawing the Bark Knight. But that author, Dave Pilkey, this is one way you can bring globally loved authors, illustrators right into your classroom. These folks are creating unique programming and videos for these topics that you can play and have a lesson right from these experts. And with Scholastic especially, I know they have a pretty cool sweepstakes going on with Dave Pilkey and reading giving you superpowers. So be sure to check out what's going on with our partners. Here's a great example with Polar Bears International, and you'll notice some of their popular topics about habitats and the anatomy of these animals. What a really cool and creative way to get up close to an experience you might not have ever been able to explore before. I definitely would love to see these polar bears in real life, but a video from Discovery is the next best option. Of course, I love to share Minecraft EDU, and I want to point out some of their collections, not only the Minecraft Education Edition lessons, but check out those student build challenges. This is one way that you can provide collaborative opportunities for your students to share their content with the world. Also, remember, inside of Flipgrid, that screen recorder feature is one great way to capture all of your creative Minecraft education builds. Now, friends, you can visit museums virtually through the Discovery Library as well. For example, the Buffalo Bill Center of the West will bring you up close to their artifacts and exhibits right through the power of video. Additionally, you can bring the outside world in, and one example is California state parks. Of course, I lived in California for the last 30 years of my life. It's my home state, and I love sharing this because not only can you have virtual field trips throughout the California State Park system, but really truly you can visit incredible resources like the giant sequoias or learn about ecodiversity and habitats. So you don't have to live in California to enjoy the learning adventures from this partner. It's for everyone, everywhere. And I love that the Tennessee Elephant Sanctuary can bring you up close and personal to meet the world's largest land animal. How cool is that? I know that some of these partners also have live video feeds or give you the opportunity to introduce your community to the animals in these beautiful sanctuaries. Friends, I do also want to give you some information on how you can use Flipgrid to connect and collaborate with others. You all are doing incredible work around the world to empower your scholars to learn on. Whether you're face-to-face or virtual, whatever learning looks like for you, you know that we are all better together. And one way that you can connect with Flipgrid and start making classroom connections is with Grid Pals. Grid Pals is another feature inside of Flipgrid, and you'll notice it again across the top of your screen. Simply navigate to that feature, Grid Pals, and when you click on it, you'll notice a beautiful map start to populate with green dots. Those green dots represent you, educators around the world who are connecting through Flipgrid. So make sure to activate your profile and let folks know you're interested in making a connection. What this looks like is simply building and sharing your educator profile in Flipgrid. Share a community biography, what grade and subject you teach, and your location wherever you are in the world. Another great way is to provide social contacts. And you'll see here I have enabled the email invitation option, which means fellow Grid Pals can connect to my email address if I enable it. Additionally, I've provided social connections on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Voxer, YouTube, Skype, and LinkedIn. Goodness. Share one or share many ways that folks can reach out and get connected to you. And it's that simple. You'll notice I've changed my location from California to Florida, where I've been for the last year. And there's my green dot on the map. So definitely reach out, get connected, and make a grid pal. Friends, beyond becoming a grid pal, the most easy, quick, efficient, great, incredible way to get connected is by inviting your grid pals as a co-pilot. Remember, a co-pilot simply means a collaborator in one of your Flipgrid groups. So click on that icon where you see a giant plane to add a co-pilot. Co-pilots can have editing rights, create topics, review videos, provide feedback, and you simply invite them with their Flipgrid educator email address. So friends, get ready to share new cultures and experiences with your Flipgrid grid pals. Goodness gracious, we have gone through so much information. We have learned where to find all of those options for Flipgrid Virtual Field Trips. We have explored the Flipgrid Discovery Library and learned how to connect to content, collaborators, and partners. And we've also explored how to connect your community and engage as global collaborators. I have loved sharing all of this with you, and I want to give you a quick reminder. My good friend and teammate, Journée Armand, the savvy educator, is known for saying, if you can Flipgrid it, if you can think it, you can Flipgrid it. I said it backwards. If you can think it, you can Flipgrid it. So no matter if you're working with the youngest scholars or working with adult educators, Flipgrid provides so many creative possibilities for you to share, celebrate, and showcase learning and empower every voice in your community. Friends, that's my timer because I know we're running out of time. So I want to give you a quick reminder. Get connected on social. You can find us at Flipgrid or use the hashtag FlipGridForAll. You are the heartbeat of this community, and we are inspired every day by the incredible things you do to support, encourage, and empower your learning community. So definitely tag Flipgrid and share with us across this incredibly inspiring community. And on behalf of all of Team Flipgrid, I simply want to say thank you. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Thank you for the ways that you empower every voice in your community and help your scholars to share their voice, but also respect the diverse voices of others. Now, if you are wondering about how to earn recognition on the MEC for today's session, be sure to log into your account at education.microsoft.com and click your profile circle in the upper right corner and select Redeem Achievement Code. This is the unique code for this session, Best Trips Ever with Flipgrid Virtual Field Trips. Simply enter this code and click Redeem. You can find the session on your transcript after by clicking on My Profile and then viewing that transcript. But if you aren't an MIE yet, once you have joined 2 hours of content, you definitely will see the ability to earn your Microsoft Innovative Educator badge. Friends, one more time, on behalf of Team Flipgrid at Microsoft, thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you're doing and for joining this session.